Hello there guys, Ghost is the Prussian Prince with another Ro16 tournament match. And I think my microphone is, again 100%, not quite sure why that keeps happening, it's quite weird. Anyway, this is round 3, best of 3 match between Blademaster of Wolf Clan and uldaCZ, also of Wolf Clan, so this is a team kill basically. Anyway, we are playing, or well, they are playing on Alexandria. That is the first map chosen by uldaCZ, I believe. He picked first. He is Arivachi, whereas Blademaster is actually playing as Massilia, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna go over the build of uldaCZ. So he's got, let's see, Noble Cavalry Commander General. We see some spears up front as well. Iberian Spearmen. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 Iberian Spearmen. Then we see a bunch of Scutari behind. I think he has 6 Scutari indeed. In the center, a Noble Fighter unit. Oh, and another an Iberian Swordsman over here as well. Pretty cool units, to be fair. We also see 4 Scutari Spearmen. So 4 Iberians, 4 Scutari Spearmen. Pretty cool. And then a pretty decent melee corps as well. In terms of cavalry, he has 3 Celt-Iberians and again the Noble Cav Commander General. We see that Massilia does have a lot. He's actually skirmishing a lot, and he's got horse archers on this map. Where, I mean, horse archers here are not as useful as on usual maps, but perhaps they can work. You can see that the game is also quite long, so I feel that Massilia is going to kite a lot. Here we see that he's got 2-step horse archers. Actually, this, yep, 2 noble horse archers and 2-step horse archers kiting around. So that would be his 4. Those are his 4 the horse archer units. Will charge here into the Iberian Spearmen, doing lots of damage. But look at how many of his noble horse archers he's actually lost already. That is huge. He's gonna try and go for something like this again, is he? No, he's just gonna shoot these guys in the rear. But this build by Arivachi, like, how are you going to skirmish it down? That is the question. Now, huge miss micro. Again, like, again, he got some kills onto the Scutari Spearmen, but he lost too many noble horse archers to make that efficient, I feel. He was looking to do it again, but I just don't see it. Against all these spearmen and all these Scutari that you'll have to deal with after this, it's just gonna be really, really difficult for Massilia to pull this off, I feel. Because I don't see the 4 horse archers paying for themselves in this scenario. It's very, very difficult. And I still don't see the army of Massilia. Oh, there we go. I actually see it right now. He's parked over here, which is nice because he's trying to spend all the ammunition on his horse archers first. But still, some Iberian heavy archers as well. But so many spears. Of course, they're taking damage, but I mean, he's expending all this horse archer ammunition. How is he going to kill all these Scutari afterwards? That is the question. So Iberian heavy archers, sure, they're gonna be able to do a lot of damage, but how can he kill the swords? Like, what exactly does he have? We'll have to wait and see what his plan is to get rid of the swords here. Yeah, I don't really fancy his chances here. I will see though. We will see. Bunch of hoplites and Sizz and Cavs still skirmishing around with horse archers, but he can't really get much done. I do like how he's spreading around his horse archers like this and trying to find angles, but he really can't. There's just so difficult, and if he were to shoot at units, he'd just be shooting at inefficient angles. From inefficient angles. We got Iberians coming after the horse archers, but really well done here by Blademaster, getting some shots off into the Celt-Iberian Cav. Whoa, the camera just moved around. So we see Blademaster moving up a little bit. He does have Siberian Noble Infantry, which are pretty strong, but if you think about it, they're still not swords, right? And so while they will do well against Scutari, I feel like they're going to get destroyed by units such as the Noble Fighters. So we'll see how that one's gonna go. But I just don't see it for Massilia. You can see this, the spearmen are going down slowly but surely, but so much ammo was expended, and he even lost some horse archers for this, so not worth it. Like, look at this noble horse archer, 23 men left, 16 kills. That is totally not effective. And this one, 38 kills with 38 men. So these noble horse archers have been wasted by Blademaster so far. uldaCZ is just happily staying in the forest over here. He doesn't really need to do anything special. We've got 8 minutes left in the replay, so I feel like the engagement is going to begin soon. That precision shot activated. Yes. I mean, you might as well activate it, because it gives you... Or does he have precision shot on these units? I don't know. Do they have precision shot? They don't. Yeah, they don't. Was he activating swooping crane or something? I don't know. We'll see soon enough. I don't think these guys don't seem to have precision shot. Ooh, here we go. Engagement might actually be starting. We can see Blademaster pulling his forces back as he should. He's actually going to go in with step spearmen. No, he's going to pull back his step spearmen, and that is a good move. I feel that he definitely should be doing this, because yeah, I don't see how he would be able to deal with all those units. And like, his step spearmen will hold for a little bit, but they will die pretty quickly anyway, without doing much damage themselves. So we'll see how this one is going to go, because Aravachi is pulling back. I guess we can fast forward again. Nothing is going on. We can see Blademaster trying to start the engagement, but he's getting some shots off onto the Scutari spearmen over there. Still though, only Scutari spearmen. These are Cimmerian heavy archers. Yes, they've got a lot of missile damage. The thing about these guys is that look at their ammunition. They're still archers. It's not like they're slingers. It's not like they have so much ammo that you can waste it on everything. And now this is not a good move by Aravachi, I think. Charging in the Celtiberians like this, the Cimmerian heavy archers will have a field day against this cavalry unit. And just look at them go down. It's actually kind of like pulling through this unit though, but I didn't really see if they were down or if most of the unit was already through it. But the question is if it's actually going to end up making the difference, because this unit is not really getting too many kills onto the heavy archers, and by pulling through it actually allowed the step spearman to get some kills on it. It's gotten 4 kills. So that is questionable, whether it was worth it or not. Or I mean, whether it was a pull through or not, what can be considered, because I didn't really see from there. Like, I should have... I mean, if I wanted to see properly, I should have zoomed in. But anyway, let's move on past that. And see, the Citizen Cav here is engaging the Celtiberians. These guys will die, of course. Citizen Cav here going to take a beating against the Celtiberians. Cimmerian Noble Infantry will do well against Scutari, and Scythian Hoplites not so well, I guess. Have Cimmerian Heavy Archers activating Precision Shot, but now they're doing some very awkward things. Oh, they're gonna target the cavalry maybe, or the Noble Cavalry, but still, the engagement has started. All these cavalry units here doing some very odd things for Massilia. Blobbing up like that, and now he has to kite back with his horse archers. His Noble Horse Archers kind of wasted here. Ooh, he didn't get the charge off with his Cimmerian Noble Infantry General. Ooh, now he's gonna have to hoplite Phalanx, but it's not looking good for his General. He's so blobbed up here, even his foot archers are in melee. He's gonna pull back his cavalry, that is good, but I mean, he didn't really do any damage to those swords in the beginning. With like, the horse archers did nothing against the swords. The archers did nothing against the swords either. Now he's going to start targeting. Yeah, and targeting the cavalry is good because he can't really deal with them otherwise, and he has to kite, but his infantry won't... I mean, look, it's just going to not do too well. Like, of course, they're gonna do decently against Scutari and going to grind them down, but against any other units, like, let's say, the Noble Fighters over here. Look at the Noble Fighters, so it's just hoplites, but still. Ooh, here comes the Noble Cav General. This might seal the deal for For Massilia, well, it's already looking very bad for Massilia, but still. Massilia is a very strange choice against Arevaci, and uldaCZ picked first, so I don't understand why Blademaster picked Cimmeria against Arevaci, especially because he knew the match, he knew the map. Like, how are you going to skirmish very effectively on this map? That is my question. And like, how are you going to deal with the Scutari as Massilia with like Cimerian Noble Infantry? Well, you deal with the Scutari with Cimerian Noble Infantry, but it still isn't a very cost-effective trade for you. And it's not like, especially if Noble Fighters are on the field, Noble Fighters will do very well against Cimerian Noble Infantry. So maybe we should see more of those from, should have seen more of those from Arevaci potentially, not sure. But yeah, bringing all these spears was also a good idea too. So here they go, they're gonna throw the javelins. This is huge. They've gotten some kills with the jabs, and another jab volley. These guys going down very quickly. Iberian swordsmen coming around, and they're going to hit the rear of the Cimerian Noble Infantry General. This general has done a lot, and he is a warrior actually. I didn't notice that, but still. Yeah, I couldn't go over the Massilian build, I suppose, but still. The general is running away, isn't it? No, he's actually pulling out his general, but in the process, he's just going to lose so many men. I mean, this isn't... He's just getting slaughtered by Arevaci here. Yeah, but Cimerian Noble Infantry do look quite cool, actually. I really like the cape that they have. Very nice. It's too bad that they aren't really too good against elite swords. Quite decent against mid-tier infantry again, though. But yeah, he needed to kite a lot, and he couldn't do the damage he needed with the horse archers. He didn't do the damage with the archers, so like, how was he going to win the melee fight otherwise? It just doesn't make any sense to me, because so many infantry, there were so many infantry units on the field for Arevaci. Okay, so let's look at it. 3 Celt-Iberians and a Noble Cav General. We also see 4 Iberian Spearmen, 4 Scutari Spearmen, that is 8 spears. Then look at the Scutari. 6 of those. Noble Fighters as well. Noble Fighters just destroyed hoplites. As for the Scutari, they didn't do too well, but that's because they were against Cimerian Noble Infantry. And Cimerian Noble Infantry, again, as I said, they will do very well against, or not very well, but they will do pretty well against Scutari, and will end up defeating them. But against the Noble Fighters, that is the problem. And against, I mean, sure, you're gonna have like a decent amount of Cimerian Noble Infantry, but the thing is, you're not gonna have enough Cimerian Noble Infantry to deal with all these masses of infantry. So like, I feel like this build may have worked on something like Nemeta Senna. It still would have been very difficult. Let's see, 4 Cimerian Heavy Archers, and then 3 Cimerian Noble Infantry, Hoplite, Scythian Hoplite, 2-step Spearmen, 2-step Horse Archers, and 2 Noble Horse Archers. I feel like this could have worked on Nemeta Senna. Still would have been difficult though. I feel like against, how many infantry units is this? So 8 spears, and then probably 7 swords. Wow, that is like 15 units of infantry. That is huge amount of infantry to have to deal with. Like, you're not gonna have enough arrows on the Noble Horse Archers and the Steppe Horse Archers with the Cimerian Heavy Archers. Again though, you only need to kill like, I guess you only need to kill the Noble Fighters, target those, and the Scutari. That's what you need to get rid of. Maybe the Celt-Iberians, the Noble Cav General. That is what you need to worry about. Scutari, Noble Fighters, and the Cavalry. Like, Iberian Spearmen and Scutari Spearmen, big deal. Cimerian Noble Infantry will stomp all over them in melee, but still. Rough matchup, I feel, anyway, for Blademaster, but I shall see you guys in game number 2. And this is game 2 on Nemeta Senna. Last game was on Alexandria. Anyway, in this game we have Blademaster playing as Arevaci and uldaCZ Syracuse. Should be an interesting one. Definitely feel like both factions can end up winning in this matchup, though I do feel that Arevaci might be able to do quite decently in this matchup, just because, like, yeah, I think they can do quite decently here. If he brings, like, let's see, he brought Valerics, which I expected. Anyway, I'm gonna go over the builds. So for Syracuse, we have, probably should slow-mo it because it looks like the match is really quick this time around. We see a bunch of Samnites, probably 3, indeed. Then some Thoraxes, 1, 2, 3, 4 Thoraxes and 3 Samnites. That means, wait, is it 4 Thoraxes? Yes, it is. 4 Thoraxes, 3 Samnites. That is 7 swords. We also see 3 regular archers. Interesting choice. 1 companion cav on each flank. This is very ballsy to bring companion cav, as they are so expensive and they may not even work. Because they lost their bonus versus infantry, I believe. Then 1 TPU's Lancer on each flank. On his left flank we see his general unit. He's a commander. And we see 2 citizen cav behind his main line. As for Arevaci, let's see, 3 cav on each flank. I believe 3 noble cav on his right flank, 3 noble cav on his left flank. Then his main line, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 Balearic Slingers, 1 Iberian, 2 Celt Iberian cav, and an Iberian Spearman. This is, wow, this build by Arevaci is super meta. What Blademaster is doing here. I would have expected him to go for like a noble fighter and Skitari Swordcore. I feel like that would have gone really well, because what exactly does Syracuse have to deal with the noble fighters? Because I mean the Thoraxes and the Samnites, they will do decently against the Skitari, but against noble fighters, let's say you brought like 2 or 3 noble fighters, what would Syracuse wouldn't have much to deal with those, I guess. In this scenario, at least, like all these 3 Samnites and 4 Thoraxes. So that kind of build could have worked very well here, I think. Anyway, sorry. But let's see if the 6 noble cap can pay for themselves. I feel like it's going to be really difficult. I mean, he has to target these 4 cavalry units, get them off the field, and then he can kite at will. It's already starting to fire into Samnites, but these guys, just look at their armor. 95 armor, they'll take a long time to die. However, now their shields are getting ignored, so they're gonna start taking some damage. Even Samnites will die focused, despite their 95 armor. And these are slingers, so ammo's plenty. Ooh, javelins into Celt Iberian cavalry, doing lots of damage. Look at this, Celt Iberian is already not gonna do very well here. Cavalry charge is coming in, though I think Syracuse getting the better of this, especially as he's got proper support. Ugh. And over here the citizen cav will end up dying to Celt Iberian, especially with support, but I just don't see the cavalry for Syracuse dying. And we actually have the citizen cav going through here, and it's gonna get into the slingers. This is going to be big. This is going to be huge. Oh, poor Slinger's getting devastated on the charge by Citizen Cav. And now he's probably going to go to the next Slinger unit. It's looking horrible for Arevaci at the moment, I think. I mean, as long as he... Okay, he's going to get rid of these archers, but he can't protect his own Slingers. That is the problem. This Citizen Cav is going to have a field day. Oh, and here comes another Citizen Cav for his Slingers. So yeah, the Noble Cav here actually gonna end up losing to Companion Cav. Noble Cav will lose to Hippius Lancers. Ooh, Iberian Spearman getting wrecked by Thoraxes. Noble Cav here dying as well to Hippius Lancers. Celt Iberians coming in for archers. Sure, they're gonna kill the archers, but... Ugh. And yeah, this Citizen Cav will finally end up... Actually, no, it's still at 49 and still killing so many units. And this one is destroying the Slingers too. So I don't see Blademaster. Like, I think this game was pretty much over from the beginning with the type of build that he brought. Like, it would have been very hard to pull this off. Lots of respect to him though for trying something as crazy as this Skirmish Arevaci build. just not going to end up working for him. I mean, his whole plan should have been to like destroy the cavalry, and I think that's what he was going for, because if he destroyed the cavalry he would have had pretty easy time flanking around, I mean shooting with his skirmishers. I don't think he would have had like he would have skirmished against the Samnites and the Thoraxes extremely well, but the companion cav and the 2 HPU is just really hard to get rid of. You can see they're still there. Didn't get too many kills though. Now this citizen cav will actually die, but it's gonna kill so many slingers before dying. It's gonna get through to this other slinger unit. Ooh, look at them dying. So these guys here, the Thorax is going to go in and probably throw their chavs in, or if they have any more chavs, but oof. So here we go again. He peels Lancers. But this is basically game at this point. Aravachi has nothing left. These poor slingers fighting in melee. Now they're routing off the field. And that is game. So basically uldaCZ takes a 2-0 win over Blademaster. And in my opinion, these games were pretty decisive. Mostly because of the weird builds by Blademaster and like not deciding to go for like Boy and Tylus or something like that. But I think he already used Boy, so that's why he didn't. But yeah, very, very strange compositions here by Blademaster. Quite surprised that he brought these. And again, it didn't really pay off for him, the risk. But anyway, hope you guys and girls enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I shall see you next time.